Spreading all around my room, my world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the View here on the World of Juice channel, and welcome back to another episode of the Ohio State Buckeyes All-American Dynasty here on College Football 25. We have arrived at the Final Four. Last episode, we played our first quarterfinal matchup. We won the game, and now we play in the Sugar Bowl, but not just against any random opponent. This opponent is a team we have a lot of history against, just like how we had a lot of history against Georgia, the team that we played against in the last episode. We've got a lot of history with the Alabama Crimson Tide. Not in this series, but in real life. Alabama and Ohio State have been linked in a lot of different games. Most of them did not go the Buckeyes' way, which hurts me inside to this day. But that's not going to happen in this episode, because today, the number one seed in the entirety of the bracket, the Ohio State University, will take down Alabama, no matter the cause. We will go 85 yards through the heart of the South if we have to. We will beat Alabama, we will go to the national championship, and we will win the national championship. That is not a spoiler or a prediction. It's a guarantee. So get ready for it. If you go to enjoy, hit that like button, subscribe. What? Just had a stroke. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button again and again and again and again and again. I just had another stroke. And leave a comment. Let's get into it. We are ready for the Sugar Bowl. Bama versus Ohio State. This is what the bracket looks like if you are not familiar with it or don't remember from the last episode. It is going to be us and Alabama in the Sugar Bowl. In the Rose Bowl, it is Kansas State versus Notre Dame. In the Rose Bowl, 2 versus 3. Winner, both play for a national championship, hopefully in the next episode. I'm really hoping that we are involved in it. I don't really know. This is what the roster looks like. There's not really much to do except for to play the game, because we can't do any recruiting updates or anything, but let's just go over some of our seniors that we're going to be losing here. If, in fact, this is the last game of the season. Hopefully it's not, but let's just get prepared kind of who we are possibly losing. We're going to be losing a lot of offensive linemen right at the top of the board. We got Gary Zimmerman out the door. 3 left tackles out the door. We've got Steltz gone. DeAndre Levy's been a good player for us this year. Gone. Ryan Matthews, we knew that one. Austin Collie gone. AJ Klein, that hurts my heart. He's been unbelievable for us. He's gone. Lofa Tatupu gone. And Chad Lavalaeus, all guaranteed to graduate regardless of if they're going to go to the NFL draft or not. And the guys that have a chance to leave because of NFL draft purposes, probably not Ben Burke-Irvin. Bryant McKinney, I could certainly see walking out the door to the NFL draft. Santana Moss, absolutely. Jim Leonard, probably. John Simon, certainly I could see. Terrence Cody with the season he had, absolutely. Night Train Lane, probably not. He hasn't really even played that much this year. Sean Cody, probably not. Nobody else. Jason Seymour with the interceptions, I could definitely see him leaving. But I doubt it. But I could certainly see him getting drafted. He might be one of those guys that we persuade to come back if he doesn't intend to leave. But some of these junior red shirts are probably going to come back, like Jim Leonard, I would assume, comes back. Night Train Lane, Sean Cody, Jordy Nelson, those guys come back. Then we've got some sophomore redshirts who are technically juniors. Well, they're on campus for 3 seasons, so they're eligible to leave. But I don't know if any of them are going to move on. Fred Smoot, probably not. Joey Harrington, I mean, he had a great season. I'd be shocked. Let's just say I'd be shocked if he was to enter the NFL draft. I don't even know if I would stop him. I don't even know if I'd stop him, because we have some good quarterbacks coming in the recruiting class, and we have Colt Brennan on the roster already. So we have some replacements for him if he doesn't. I don't think he would, but if he does choose to leave, then I don't know if I'd stop him. But this is the game of all games. It is Sugar Bowl time, semifinal matchup, Buckeyes versus Alabama. And like I said in the other video, we are not going to pull out the heritage stripe uniforms unless we make a national championship game. So We'll have to stick with the regular scarlet and gray and hopefully beat the brakes off of Alabama.
Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the Allstate Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive to keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 4 seed in this playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit, and here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today?
It's Sugar Bowl time, Buckeyes and Bama. Let's get this done. Now, I have not been shy about my feelings of the South. I've talked about it in many different videos. Maybe you guys have seen it over the past few years. My comments about how the South is, as a whole, very, very dumb, and the people that live there are stupid and ugly and can't read and sleep with their families. You could think it's a joke. Maybe it is. I don't know. It's up to your interpretation. But we are taking on Alabama, who probably has a few players that are like that. And hopefully they don't stand a chance. 2nd and 6 underneath. It's Santana Moss. He dropped it. Ooh. I probably should have waited for him to clear out a little bit more, but I thought that throwing it early would give him the best chance to catch it. I was wrong. Clearly. Oh, that's going to be wide open. That's Santana Moss. I don't know why every single time it feels like that route gets unbelievably wide open. It's kind of wild. Because usually I'm looking at the R1 route, which is like underneath. But that route almost always gets open. Evan Ingram with a big catch there. And we might open up the run game here a little bit. They might be thinking pass, so we start running the football. I do see on the bottom ticker thing that Notre Dame has lost to Kansas State. So whoever wins this game will play Kansas State in the national championship game next episode, whether that is us or whether it's an off-season episode for us and we simulate the national title for Alabama, Kansas State. Hopefully, it's a national championship appearance for us. But we have to get through this game, obviously. And they beat them on I'm assuming a game-winning field goal. I guess it could have been 23-20, and then they scored a touchdown to get 26, and it was like a walk-off or something. That's possible, but I'm gonna gamble on it was 23-23, and Kansas State kicked a field goal to win it. Brian McKinney, who one of the guys we talked about possibly could be out the door this year via the draft, gets called for a hold, so now it's 1st and 20. And unfortunately, nobody really got open there. Santana gets us 5 yards back. That wasn't even really the person I wanted to throw to there. What do I want to go to here? This is not going to be open. No, there's no shot. No, and Tim Brown didn't even catch it. So I knew that slot fade was not going to get open. That safety was just tracking it the whole way. 3rd and 15. Tough spot to be put in with that holding call. Got to get it away. Just out of the reach of Peyton Hillis. I don't think he would have had the first down anyway, but it would have been nice to make it an easier field goal for me because this one is going to be nasty. There's no shot I make this, right? I have a very good track record of missing kicks. There's no way I make this. From 54, you kidding me? Oh, I might have it. Never mind. I sailed that super far to the left. I can't kick field goals in this game. I can't kick them close. I can't kick them far away. I can barely kick extra points, if I'm being totally honest. I don't know what it is. I do think I know what it is. I think it's the arrow. The way that the arrow looks. I can't judge. I don't have a good perception of judging where the arrow is pointing and the distance I need to put on it or the angle I need to put it at. So I think that's the problem that I have with it. I'm saying. I hope so. I hope that's the problem. I hope I'm not just an idiot, which I know I am. That's a crazy completion. Up the middle on 3rd down. You cannot allow that, big dog. Just simply cannot. That drive really died with that holding call, man. We were moving the ball pretty consistently, and then once that holding call happened, we just did not do well afterwards. That is unfortunate. Quick throw. He holds on. 3rd and 1. I got to try to bring a blitz here, right? AJ Klein, notoriously good at stopping the run on a blitz. It's going to be a pass, though. Quick throw. Caught on the flat, and he's got himself a lot of yards. Why did I just know that they were going to do that? It's not like I could stop it, even though I did know it. I just had to let it happen, I guess. Little trickery they hand out to the running back. He's going to get a few, maybe 6. No, 4. I was wrong. Oh, this does not feel good. This is not a good start to the game. An unfortunate missed field goal. I should have just went for it. I know better. I knew I wasn't going to be able to make that. I hate those wrap-up tackles, man. The fact that they roll them to the first down line, that's annoying. Because we had him stopped a couple yards short, or maybe a yard short. I don't know, but we had him stopped. Hand out to the running back. He will be denied at the 1. I feel like that's at the 2, but whatever. Now we're nitpicking at that point. I'm going to call another blitz. Last time I did that, they threw a pass, and it worked. This time it's a run. Levy's right there. DeAndre Levy right there in the backfield to blow that up. 3rd and goal from the 3. This has got to be a pass. It just has to be. They will motion their running back out of the backfield, and the quarterback will scramble. Rasmus will not be able to bring him down, and he throws it away. So they survive to kick a close field goal. I mean, even though this is a neutral site, this is still a tough kick to make, especially with a right-footed kicker. He's going to drill it, though. I expected him to. And Alabama will take a 3-0 lead. That could have very easily been 3-3, but I missed the field goal. That's okay. We'll come back on our next drive and be dominant. We just need to not hold, and if we can do that, we can have a pretty successful drive. I'm very tempted to change Largent's route. How about if I do this, and then I do this? Maybe that'll switch and take the safety. Oh, never mind. I got to do this, though. Ryan Matthews out of the backfield on the wheel. I was going to throw it to Largent the whole way, but I saw the pressure coming, and I had to get it away. Luckily, Matthews was open. Or that could have been bad. 1st and 10 from the 47-yard line. And Matthews will get stuck. I feel like there's a lot of space there. Come on. Why couldn't I have squeezed through that? Did I get, like, stuck on my feet or something? That is not the play call I chose. Let me send Largent deep. Largent, he's not going to win, but Tim Brown is going to win, and Tim Brown's got a lot of room after the catch. Okay, Tim, you don't get a lot of those because usually you got a guy like right on you, and you can't escape, but that was a good one. That was a good run after the catch. Who's in the backfield there? Jonathan Stewart? What the heck is he doing in here? He's got probably like 20 carries max the entire season, and he's playing in a semifinal game? Wild. 2nd and 2 from the 17. Handoff is to Peyton Hillis. And Hillis will fight through some extra tacklers and get to the 9. Good job, Peyton. What do we got next? Santana Moss, Evan Ingram. I don't like anything, but I like Evan Ingram more. Oh, that's a touchdown if he doesn't stop. He had like a little option where he could either keep going or stop right there. He chose to stop, obviously. But that could have been a touchdown if he doesn't. Oh, Santana! Touchdown, Buckeyes. We have the lead. See, that was the drive that I should have had the first time, but the holding call kind of stopped all that momentum. But that's okay. 7 points is 7 points, and we lead 7-3 over Alabama. With 26 seconds to go. That's a quick first quarter. I don't even have 2 clock on. Al Wilson, I missed the tackle. I completely whiffed on the tackle. Why am I so bad at that? Okay. Let's have a good defensive drive here, because Alabama kind of fried us on that first drive. Not going to lie there. Ooh, Ed Reed, I need you to hit that tackle. I mean, I know you slowed him down, But if you're going to be my starting safety next year, you're going to have to make those tackles consistently, and that's not a good start. Not a good start. That's going to be read option. Oh, he blew that one up. Okay, Ed. Okay, you heard me. Respect. Absolute respect. And that'll be the end of the first quarter. 7-3 after one. Are you going to show me the stats? No, we're just going to see Brutus. Brutus. Okay, there we go. We see the stats now. 99 passing yards, 38 rushing yards. Averaging 8.6 per play. That's pretty good. But those could be considered rookie numbers. Need to bump those up. We need to bump up our defensive numbers. We have not been able to really affect this Alabama quarterback. He's going to scramble away, fire it out of the flat. Good tackle, Fred Smoot, 3rd and 2. Ladarius Ben was the receiver on that one. I'm going to bring another blitz here. We're probably not in position to blitz, but I'm going to do it. It's going to be quarterback keeper and Erasmus James. The AI... I'm going to go to the replay here just so that I can prove that it wasn't me that did it. So as you can see, I am using Cody here. Actually, this isn't even Cody. This is AJ Klein. I'm using AJ Klein. And Erasmus James, I turn into him right there, but that's too late. He, for some reason, just stops because he's looking at the running back, who clearly doesn't have the ball, and then he doesn't have the time to adjust because he's still going, and you can see me turn into him and dive because I thought he was going to be angled the other way. He wasn't. So the AI... they cost me on that one, which is not a surprise. Just add it to the list. First down after Alabama converts, and this will be a wide receiver screen. Erasmus James out of the... Oh, my God, you got to be kidding me. Am I ever going to do a play that actually looks cool? Every time, every defensive highlight's just me missing tackles. If you did a World of Juice compilation of missed tackles, it'd be a 900-hour video because there's so much content you could pull from. I probably average at least 10 to 12 missed tackles a game, and that might even be generous. Like, I might average way more than that. Oh, that's my fault. That was my fault. I got completely baited on the play action there and didn't think he actually handed it off, so I took a bad angle. I could have blew that up in an instant. The run game's kind of cooking me right now. I'm not here for it. Another handoff. This time he'll get shut down. He tried to bounce that outside. Was not the right idea. We had Fred Smoot right there to shut it down. I don't like that they've got 2 superstar tackles. Or elite tackles, I guess. It's kind of hurting the vibes there. One-on-one. Smoot! Interception! He's got a 50-50 track record, basically. He either gets completely mossed, or he's able to pick it off. Luckily, that time, he was able to pick it off. And the Alabama quarterback tried to get a little aggressive there. They should have just stuck to what was working. I mean, the run game, you were averaging like 8 yards a carry. You could have just, oh my God, Peyton Hillis down the field. Man, if he was faster. Big man rumble. Really good run, though. Really good blocking. That's what opened up that play. But if they would have just kept running the football, they would have probably scored pretty easily on us. That's how consistently the run game was working for them. But he chose to get aggressive and throw it. And now we're going to have Steve Largent do this? Usually it's Santana Moss who does this. I guess we'll see how it works. Steve Largent. Yeah, I mean, he got the first down. That's really all that we can ask for. Decent enough. But this time he might get the football through the air. Legitimately. Or maybe not. Maybe Santana's going to get it. Because that linebacker, he can't really keep up with... Oh, that wasn't Santana. That was Tim Brown. That linebacker can't keep up regardless of who it is. Good job, Tim. Ooh, they're going to press. I love a press. People know I'm a salute for the press. I'm a hooer for the press coverage. But we chose to run the football down to the 8-yard line. 1st and goal. They're blowing it up. My God. If I could adjust as I was doing it, I would have, because I saw that the moment the play started. He instantly ran through my guard and blew that play up. It wasn't even a question. Santana gets down to the 3. 3rd and goal. That's a tough spot to be in. 3rd and goal from the 3 is a tough ask. But Santana with a little bit of a pick, but I'm not going to complain. Santana Moss touchdown. Who's he pointing to? Oh, he's telling Alabama fans to come here, come get some. You think you're Rock Dwayne Johnson? Oh, that looks. I can't have that as the thumbnail. That looks bad. They didn't even give me the point. You cut the EA Sports. You cut the you cut the celebration off before the point. This looks bad. I can't show that. That can't be my thumbnail. I'll get kicked off. That's crazy. 14-3. Brutus is happy. He's loving it. Go Bucks. We send the ball back to Alabama. Man, this could be a totally different game if they just didn't get overly aggressive and throw that ball down the field one-on-one. I mean, the run game was clearly working for you, and you just abandoned it to throw a weird one-on-one play. I mean, yeah, the Alabama guy won his matchup. He had a couple of yards of separation, at least 1 yard of separation, but the ball was underthrown. This is going to be... Oh, I thought it was going to be just a pass to the back out of the running back out of the backfield, but he chose to throw further, and it worked for him. It's a good decision. Hand out to the running back. Oh, AJ couldn't blow it up. He just... not AJ, John Simon. Couldn't get there in time. He was trying to get off his block quickly, and he just couldn't get off quick enough. 32-yard line. He'll drop that down, and lucky tackle there. I'm still not sure why Ed Reed is playing so much. Like, my starters are clearly Jim Leonard and Craig Stelz, and yet, like, halfway through the year, Ed Reed, or maybe 3/4 of the year, Ed Reed just started playing a lot more. And I didn't change any of the depth charts or anything, or make him a sub linebacker or anything like that. He just shows up. So he must be in a lot more defensive sets than I assumed or that I thought. I mean, that's not a problem. He's going to be my starter and safety next year anyway, so he's got to play at some point. He's got to develop. Are they going to challenge that? Oh, no, it's 2-minute warning. I thought they were going to review the spot and give it a first down instead of 4th and inches. I didn't even realize that was 3rd down in the first place. All right, Santana back to return. He will fair catch it at the 17. We got basically 2 minutes to put up another touchdown. Can we do it? We will find out. I'm not throwing to Peyton Hillis. That's a pick waiting to happen. I'm not throwing... Oh, I kind of saw... I don't... Could I have hit circle down the field there? I don't know. I feel like maybe I could have. But it probably would have been a little too risky. As that... Speaking of risky, why did I even attempt to throw that? That was just stupid. 3rd and 6. We got to get this conversion here. Got to. Get it away. We're not going to get the conversion. It's a timeout called. I'm going to go for this. I know that's super unnecessarily risky, but I chose the wrong receiver in the first place, so we shouldn't even have this opportunity. We should have had the first down anyway. So whatever happens here, it's going to screw me, I bet. I'm scrambling. I shouldn't have scrambled. I had square wide open. That right there is not making your mind up quick enough. That's all that is. That's all that is. Play the ball. Okay, Seahorn knocked it out, but Seahorn, you're on your back foot as the ball is in the air. Play tighter. Cover your guys. Even get a little grabby, get a little handsy with them. That's going to be a sack. That's JPP bringing down the quarterback. Nice. That's a guy returning next year. He's a freshman, or he's a freshman redshirt. I'm not really sure. It doesn't say. I wish it did. Oh, that's got to be intercepted. Never mind. Over the head of both Kyle Wilson and the Alabama receiver. It'll be 4th and 18. Field goal attempt for Bama. Do not run into this kicker. Please, for the love of everything nice. Thank you. Oh, hook! A doink! We got a doink! That never happens to me. Usually the AI kickers are money. That is a welcomed surprise. Oh, why'd you stop? You had so much room. Under a minute. No, we can't go all go just yet. It's not the right moment. Not the right moment. 50 seconds. I know they're bringing the heat. I got Santana. Turn up the field, Santana. Throw me a block. Yes! Juke move. Oh, the juke's got to be crispier than that, Santana. It's got to be crispier than that. If you hit a crispy juke, you end the career of that corner or that safety, whatever position he plays. I think Tim Brown's got this, but then again, he caught it. Tim Brown's the God. He's the GOAT. He's the child of Christ. Wow. That was a crazy good catch. I even went aggressive catch on that because I thought the DB was going to be able to make a play on it and like knock it down. I threw a pick. Oh, I didn't, thank God. I didn't know what his route was. That's just the case of I didn't know what his route was. I thought he was the one running the short out route, and that was not the case. So thankfully he didn't pick that off. That could have ended real bad. Is that open? I think it might be. Evan Ingram. Ooh, good coverage by the Alabama defender. If I could have just turned up the field, it would have been nice. 3rd and goal from the 2 is risky to run the ball, but I'm going to do it anyway. And we're going to have Matthew shut down, call a timeout, 4th and 2. I'm not kicking a field goal. You kidding me? Last time I did that, I missed. Especially this close from the left hash. I'm missing that every single time and 19 times on Sunday. But I'm not missing that. Santana Moss number 2. That's how you score a touchdown right before half. And he hit a little gritty on him, put the sauce. He put the sauce on it. Okay, Santana, I see you out here. You might be getting a little bit of NIL money for that. Little extra cheddar. Brutus, excited, as he always is. And with 14 seconds left, we lead 21-3. I'm definitely turning on that shoe clock for the second half. We are getting out of here as quickly as possible. I do not want to risk anything. Injuries, bad turnovers that cause Bama to get back in the game. I don't want to risk anything. That's an unfortunate tackle attempt. And they're not going to call a timeout. That was a decent run. I mean, you'd think that they'd want to build off that momentum even with the little time that they have, but they choose to let the clock run out. And we go into halftime 21-3. I like the way that we've been playing. Let's keep it up. We will have to wait to put the shoe clock on because Alabama starts the second half with the football. Down 21-3, they are going to need to put this offense into overdrive if they want to have any chance of keeping their season alive. But all we got to do is just keep playing our game, force them to punt or take the ball away with a turnover, and we can get out of here with a big victory. Oh, chose the wrong angle there, buddy. Jason Pierre-Paul was all over it. He ate that for breakfast. And it's 3rd and 11. Ooh, they're changing the play completely. All right, I'll use Chad Lavalaeus. I don't really use Chad. Oh, they're going down the field. Intercepted by Kyle Wilson. They went for a little quick lob to try to catch us off guard, but it was not thrown hard enough. And it is intercepted by the freshman from Boise. It says he's from Maryland, but that's Kyle Wilson from Boise State. That is a unfortunate error by the Alabama quarterback. Another one. That's 2 bad throws that he's made today, both resulting in Buckeye interceptions. But I'm not complaining because we are about to go up 28-3, and nobody's ever blown a 28-3 lead in a big-time game in this building. 21-3 from the 2. Is this smart to do a pitch here? It doesn't usually work, does it? Not really. Looks like we're going to have to go back to the old reliable goal line unders and hope that Santana Moss gets open for the 3rd time, and I think he did. Santana Moss back of the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And it is 28-3. 4 tutties for Joey Harrington. He's put on a performance. He's telling all the Heisman voters, he's calling them up. He's like, hey, you watching? Put you on notice. That's what he said. Ask him. 28-3, we lead. We can do this. We can win this game. I would prefer Alabama to punt the ball next time and not just give us the interception, because that means we have to go farther distance to the end zone and allows us to waste more time. That time we didn't really get to waste much because we started so close to the end zone with the interception. And this quarterback, Afa Tavai, not very good, is what I'm noticing. I don't know how he got recruited to Alabama and how they won 10 games with him. But, I mean, what is he doing there? I mean, that's probably just a result of the game being poorly coded and the running back got stuck. But still, we're going to blame that on the quarterback. 3rd down and 10. They are in a desperate scenario, and they're going to run with the running back. And I'm going to stab myself with a spatula. You got to be kidding me, bro. 2 cut sticks completely don't even, like, make any sort of contact? You got... All right. Who am I to judge the 3rd and 10 run? Especially when they're playing against me. That's a poor decision to check that down there. Craig Stelz was right there. I don't know what he thought. Maybe he thought, just get it away because I'm going to get sacked. But that was a poor decision to throw it there. Hand out to the running back. Why is my holding call there? My controller feels like it's rumbling a lot louder than normal. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if you can catch it on the mic. Maybe. You might be able to. All right, there's the holding call. We'll go 2nd and 18. Push him back even further. And I'm going to try Erasmus James again. Last time I was Erasmus James, he got pushed to the ground, which is not a surprise. He always does. Ooh, but it's going to be... What the heck? You got to be joking, bro. Did I hit the quarterback? Oh, no, it's another hold. Or a legal man downfield? Okay, it's a legal man downfield. All right, I'll push him back to 2nd and 23 if I have to. I thought that I hit the quarterback late as he got the ball away. Luckily, I didn't. Man, that's back-to-back brutal penalties for Alabama. Tavai will send it 2-on-1, intercepted by Big Jim. And that, hopefully, is the ball game. I know it's only the 3rd quarter, but that's basically an arm punt. We can take a lot of time off the clock now. So thank you, Afa Tavai. You suck. You are one of the worst quarterbacks I've ever played against. I'm going to be honest with you. You should not really even have a scholarship. You're not even good enough to be a walk-on at this point. From what I've seen, you should choose another profession. Be an accountant. Or a car salesman. Those don't take any skill. 3rd and 1, the handoff is to Hillis. 1st down. Did you expect anything else? I mean, he's no Cam Barfield, but I mean, who is? Cam Barfield's the GOAT. Big run again, another 1st down. That should take us to the end of the quarter. Yeah, I'm not going to snap this again in the 3rd quarter. 28-3 lead in the 4th quarter. We're going to keep running the football. Hopefully drain 3 or 4 minutes off the clock before we score. I mean, that's the ideal situation. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. 202 yards through the air, 126 through the ground, or on the ground. And we are absolutely in control. We've basically been in control since the 2nd drive of the game. You could argue the 1st drive, but we missed the field goal. And luckily, their only points are a field goal themselves. And they could have 6, but they missed the other one. They doinked it. 2nd down and 10. Handoff is to Ryan Matthews. Look at the open room that Ryan Matthews had to work with. I mean, to be fair, they had all of their guys from the 2nd level, like, blitzing. So there was only one safety to stop him, but still, there was a lot of room to run with Ryan Matthews there. And he will have another decent hole. He'll get up to the 33-yard line. This is exactly what we should be doing. I mean, we're taking off a ton of time already. And this is the beauty of this backfield. Peyton Hillis will rotate back in for the tired Matthews, who's getting a little bit of wear and tear on him. And then Matthews comes right back in. And I could get aggressive here, but that'd be stupid. It'd be stupid to get aggressive here when I can continue to run the clock down, get the 1st downs, and get out of here, hopefully with no injuries and nothing like that. A 28-3 victory is fine by me. It's not like we have to impress any recruits. We don't have anybody on campus here. Another good run from Matthews. And this will be the final play before the 2-minute timeout. Matthew, oh, what a cut. He doesn't have great change direction. It's better than Peyton Hillis's, but it's still not, like, amazing. But that one, that was pretty good. He didn't get, like, a burst after it, which some people do. But still, it was a pretty nice change of direction there. Oh, Peyton, look at Peyton rumble. An injury for Alabama. He's faking it. They're just trying to get timeouts. They're trying to stop the clock, although that did take one of their timeouts because they're under 2 minutes now. But they're faking it. Peyton Hillis with another solid run. He feels very slow, though. He does feel very slow now. He is over 100 yards, and Matthews will come in. Joey Harrington's got all 4 touchdowns today. Will Matthews get one? He will, and that will be officially the nail in the coffin. We will hopefully win 35-3 and just cruise to a victory. This is nice. We haven't had a game where we just blow out a team, especially a team like Alabama, in a minute. It feels so nice to just have one of these games. Like, that's talking from all my series on College Football 25, from the Golden Broncos to Hawaii to this one. Oh my God. It just feels nice to actually play a game where we're in control the entire way and we don't have to worry about anything. Everything goes my way for once. Man, I got to cherish this because I doubt it's going to happen again for a minute. Oh my God. One-on-one. Jason Sehorn. That wasn't Jason Sehorn. That's probably why he got jumped and caught. That was Jim Leonard. Jim Leonard got mossed there. If that was Jason Sehorn, he probably makes the interception. But Jim Leonard got mossed. Oh, what a throw, or what a route more so than a throw. Why was Alabama not doing this at the beginning of the game? They've, on 2 plays, already gotten to the 1-yard line. If they were doing this the whole game, we'd be in trouble. Trouble. Oh, end zone, caught, touchdown, Bama. It will not be 35-3. It'll be 35-10. And you know what? I bet you they're going to go onside kick here just because they're jabronis. They're a bunch of jabronis. 51 seconds. They went 86 yards in 28 seconds. That's kind of wild. We'll go onside. They didn't go onside? Really? With 51 seconds? You don't go onside there? You're just conceding to V. Oh, did I put the kicker down? Oh, no. I think I ran over the kicker on the return. A block in the back called on David Njoku. Why do they have him as a fullback? He's a tight end. That's an unnecessary penalty, but it's the 15-yard line, 51 seconds, 35-10. I get, oh my God, Pancake City. Call it IHOP. That pancake craziness. Final play of the game. 35-10 is a fine score, I guess. I would have preferred, obviously, 35-3, but Alabama just decided to flip the switch. It was just a little bit too late. And there it is. We will win the Sugar Bowl and move on to the national championship in year number 1 of the All-American Dynasty. This is exactly how I planned it. And we will take on Kansas State, not Notre Dame. It'll be Kansas State, who for some reason simulates unbelievably well in College Football 25. I don't know why. It's not like they have that great of a team. We really controlled that entire game. And it's a big victory. I mean, look at the score. 7-3, 14 in the second quarter, 7-0 in the third. Absolute, utter domination is what you call that. And it wouldn't even matter if they would have made that other field goal. It would have just been 35-13. But that's a big victory. We move to the national title game, and we've got the confetti and the fireworks. Sugar Bowl playoff winner, semifinal. We will move to the national championship game. Week 4 out of 4. Show me the matchup. Bang those helmets together, baby. Oh, no, never mind. Jason Pierre-Paul wins Defensive Player of the Week in the Big Ten. Not a shocker. We were the only Big Ten team playing. He also wins national. And Santana Moss is going to get both of them, I assume. Yep, there it is. There's offense, both Big Ten and national. And there it is. National championship game, Kansas State versus Ohio State. Wild matchup. The Will Howard Bowl? Looks like it. Wild matchup. How bad did they beat Notre Dame? I think they only beat them by 3, right? Yeah, 26-23. They took home the Rose Bowl. It would have been nice for us to get a Rose Bowl trophy in there, but it is what it is. We have 2 trophies now. We have the Peach Bowl and the Sugar Bowl, and hopefully a national championship to add to our coaching contract, which we will take a look at right now. Coaching contract. We have 1 season in the All-American Dynasty. You can see my years of simulation. We started here, obviously, in 2024, and for some reason, the Buckeyes always get worse as you simulate. I don't know why they do that. So that's why some of our recruiting grades are not that good, because we've had consistent seasons where we've been bad. But now we're back. So that's ideal. That is the ideal situation. And we want to look to add 1 more trophy to that first year of coaching. But that'll be in the next episode as the Buckeyes take on Kansas State in the national championship. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I truly appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.